Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it just like the sun.
Hey everyone, I haven't posted on YouTube in a while. I've been working on some other projects, and then my mom had a health scare, so I was out of town staying with her. She's doing better now. Love you, Mom. But I haven't posted in a while, and I feel like my creative spark hasn't been there. So I've been struggling just a little bit, but 4th of July is coming up, so I thought I would put together a tablescape, and hopefully you can get some ideas. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. Let's get started. Here's what I mean when I said I couldn't get it together. This has been sitting in my floor. I have thrifted pieces. I have paint because I have some furniture that I want to paint. So I have paint supplies. I have candles that I bought while I was getting my paint supplies. They have these candles on sale, so I couldn't resist. So I bought these giant candles because I have these big lanterns that are on my back porch that are just sitting there empty, and I thought these would look perfect in them. This wreath, I have no idea what I'm going to do with. And Amazon packages. So let's see what's inside. I don't even remember. It's been sitting here. So we got coffee stir sticks. And this, these are gloves that my husband ordered, because I'm trying to work out now and trying to lose weight. I've gained way too much weight and I'm trying to do something about it. So we've been working out. So he bought me these gloves. Oh, let me show you my cute little bracelets I just got. I'll link these down below. Also got some really cute earrings. So I'll put a picture of these, a close-up picture of them. And then my husband bought gloves for himself, gift for my daughter, so I'm not going to open it in case she watches this video, and a fire stick, which we have on all of our TVs and we love. Subscribe. More pictures that I thrifted that I have plans for, and look how pretty these are. They're like brand new, and I think I have the perfect place. And then this is my dining room table. All of the stuff that I just dumped on there to see what I was working with. So we're just going to start off by clearing everything off the table. And those were cupcakes that I made in a previous video. So we're just going to wipe everything off. This table, it's always covered in stuff. It's always covered in glitter and greenery. Okay, so I picked these table runners up. They were $14.99 with 50% off. Found them at the at-home store and picked up 4 of them. I wasn't really sure how many I needed. I ended up only using 3 of the table runners. Like I said, I ended up using just 3 of these. And I've actually never used them this way. I've always just done something down the center of the table. But this time I wanted to use them across the table like this. But they were just a little bit long and they were coming down and touching the chairs. So I pulled them up in the middle and just folded them over. And that worked out. And I thought it looked pretty good that way. So that's how I did it. And then did the same thing for the rest of them. Next up are these placemats. And I have had these forever and used them in previous videos. When we were checking out at the at-home store, by the register, they had these red, white, and blue placemats, and they were very inexpensive. I believe they were like $3.99. So I ended up grabbing those. And you can still see the edges of the first placemat that I used. It just gives it layers, and then that way I don't have to store it. So I went ahead and just left it on the table. Next, I'm adding these wooden chargers, and I love to use these because these you can use all year long for whatever holiday you're decorating for. and that way you don't have to remove them and find a place to store them. They can just be used for every single holiday. I love that. Okay, so next I'm just going to be adding these white plates, and I am pretty sure I picked these up from Dollar Tree. I just got these this year and I'm obsessed with these. They have these beautiful flowers on there. They are so pretty. I love them. I think they're beautiful. And I picked these napkins up from IKEA. I liked the fringe around the edge. And these napkin rings, I made these in a previous video. I love the shape of this silverware. I love how round the spoon is and how they come to a point. I love going to IKEA. It seriously took me so many tries, and I finally ended up with something I think works. It's probably not the best, but it did show the fringe, and that's what I wanted. So that's what I went with. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do that, but you can at least see the fringe. And then I decided to use different napkin rings. I thought these looked better, and they're gold. And I have some bells that I'm going to be including, and they're gold, so I thought it would look really nice together. So I added all of my silverware to the table. And these are not the wine glasses I actually wanted to use, but this is what I had right now. I didn't get to run to the store to get the ones I actually wanted. So we're going to go ahead and use these. And while I was at IKEA, I picked up these glass containers. And then just to add some embellishment, I tied these bells around the top. And I thought about putting sand and candles, and I was trying to come up with something I could put inside. And then I remembered I made these in a previous video, and I thought they would look perfect in there. And I will link my fireworks video at the end of this one if you want to see how I made these. And these were so fun to make, and they were super easy. And they worked out perfect in my glass jars. And then I had some extra bells left over, so I just sprinkled those into the jars. I did the same thing on the other side of the table. Next up is this white bowl from Walmart. It has these ridges all along the edge. And I love this bowl. I know I say that about everything. Seriously, I love all the things. But I do love this bowl. It is very versatile, and you could just use it in so many different ways. I actually used it in my previous video. I did an Easter arrangement inside of it, and now we're going to use it for 4th of July. So this is just a piece of garland that I'm just sticking down in the middle of it. And then I just tried this garland, which I never know what this is going to turn out like, and that's probably why I put it off starting it, because I had no idea what I was going to do. And it just comes together as I'm doing it. So I did end up taking all of that out and doing it a different way. And now I'm just using a wood piece to raise this glass container, because I had an extra container from IKEA. And then I'm going to put this garland back around the edges. And I picked this garland up from Hobby Lobby. And I just wrapped it around, just kind of shoved it down into the bowl. And now we get to add the flags. These I found at TJ Maxx. I'm pretty sure Pottery Barn had some. You can find these all over the place, but I found mine at TJ Maxx. I bought some one year, and then the next year I bought more. So then I have now a collection of these flags. And I love them because they're made with these wooden sticks. I stuck them down in this vase. Then I didn't like how they were falling to the sides. So I ended up sticking these little glass jars inside to kind of hold the flags upright. And these were old spice jars that I just washed the labels off and just kept the jars. And to finish it off, I'm adding these gold candlesticks, and they have these battery-powered pillar candles in them. Okay, so behind the table on my hutch, I'm just going to remove these lanterns and then add this piece. I picked this up from Target. It's Joanna Gaines collection. This is a thrifted piece, and it came with 3. There was 3 stars. I have 2 more on my bookshelves in my living room. And I thought it needed to be raised, so I added these little books. One is a real book that was thrifted, and the other 2 are just the fake books that open up and have storage inside of them. And then these are my Christmas bells, which I thought would be perfect for 4th of July. These are those gold bells that I mentioned that would match the napkin rings. I thought would be perfect. And the bells, I love them so much that I didn't pack them away after Christmas. And then I added a couple of flags to my arrangement, and I had a couple of my beautiful bowls left over, so I put them over here as well. And then I did end up adding a riser to my centerpiece because I thought it needed to be raised. And here's how it all turned out.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down.
So do y'all go thrifting? My daughter likes to thrift for vintage clothing. I only like to thrift for the household stuff, and I get so excited. It's like a treasure hunt.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
I will link everything I can down in the description. I'll just add my Amazon storefront, and if you click that, I'll have all the products there. I'll just have a board that says 4th of July, and I'll include what I can in that so that you can find these pieces. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got some ideas, some inspiration. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!